Hey guys, it's Kraze here. Welcome back to another Nitro type video. And in today's video, I will be explaining to you guys how I am pacing my races out in Nitro type and how you guys can possibly pace yourself as well. So let's get right into it. So in yesterday's video, where I unlocked the Vapor, which by the way is a great car, I explained, or I kind of briefly said that I might be doing a video on how my schedule on racing for the day is. So that's what we'll be doing today. So what I'm trying to do for these next 2 weeks, which isn't really 2 weeks, it's 13 days, since Monday I had off and I wasn't really doing any races on Monday. But these next 13 days, or now these next 11 days, I will be doing 275 races a day, and the way I've calculated that is by doing 275 races per day for 13 days. That is equivalent to 3,575 races, which hopefully by the end of these 2 weeks, I will be able to unlock the Corsair, which is the car that is earned by doing 10,000 races. So if we look at my stats right now, you guys can see that I have 6,782 races. That went up by about 200. As you can see, in the last 24 hours, I've done 254 races. That it has gone down a little bit. I'm right now currently doing a 65 race session. And then obviously I'm going to have to do over 100 race session, probably like 180, 190, possibly even a 200 race session this evening, which is not going to be fun, but I'm going to have to do it anyway. So, yeah. So that's kind of how I pace myself out. My schedule is not that great since I do not have 12 hours a day to just kill myself playing this game. I only have about, half of that, 6 hours pretty much, so I have a lot of stuff going on during the day that is holding me back. But since I already have almost 7,000 races, it's super easy to do 3,575 races rather than doing 4,000 races, which is obviously way more beneficial for me, and it's much better for me. But my goal for the end of these 2 weeks is to have 10,000 races, which I think I might be able to do. If I continue to pace myself, I think I could be good. So yesterday, I did my 275 races, but I went to bed, or I actually stopped racing at 12 a.m., like right early in the morning, right on today, which is the 27th. So I literally stopped right as the 27th came around. And I had to, because earlier I didn't have enough time to continue my massive session that I was doing. Well, not massive, but my decently large session that I was doing. So I had to do another 100 plus race session. So anyway, right now I'm showing a video of like a race log that I'm keeping track of. So obviously for every session that I do, I'm adding up the times. So in the morning, I did one race at like 9. Then throughout the day, I continued this session throughout the day. I did 15 races around noon, and I did another 20 races half an hour later, or like 25 minutes later. And then I just kind of did races here and there, and then by 2:30 when I finished my schoolwork, I just cranked out a bunch of races. Then later in the evening, around 8 o'clock, I did 7 races to get my another 100 plus session going, and then I did a 122 session at around 10 p.m. And then obviously I finished the day with 275 races. Right now, I've only done 17 races, obviously 5 in the morning, 12 around lunch break. And right now I'm doing a 65 race session, but I know I'm going to have to do a pretty large session because I want to get myself up to 100 races, but I don't think that's going to happen just because I won't have enough time to actually complete my session, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. But this is pretty much what I'm doing to pace myself out. Obviously, I'm figuring out, okay, how much time do I really have to race? Then I'm tracking myself, I'm taking a log. So if I am not able to do 275 races today, most likely I'm going to do extra races over the weekend because that's when I have the free time to do my larger sessions. Also, I will try to be completing a 400 race session and getting the final achievement in the endurance racing section, which is a keyboard cat title. I actually really want this title, but I've never found the time to do this for 6 or 7 hours. Getting the Covenant took me a lot of time, and I did that 5 months ago, and 5 months ago I was way more competitive than I am now, but except now I'm actually cranking out races, right? Now this is probably the most competitive I've ever been, doing 200 plus races a day. But doing that 300 race session really was not fun, you know. Obviously, I said yesterday when I was doing my 100 race session that I've been having like mild finger pain, which obviously is not good. I also had some back pain when I finished that. But also, I finished my session at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I was so tired. You know, I wasn't really happy, but I was glad that I got the Covenant and I finished all of the season 25 achievements. But that was 5 months ago, and now we're here in quarantine, and I might be able to do a 400 race session. Obviously, I am going to do, I feel for me, I find the best times to do these bigger sessions are in the morning, right at the crack of dawn. My 200 race session, for example, I believe I started at 6 and I finished around 10 or 11. I took like 1 or 2 25-minute breaks, so I took like about 60 minutes worth of breaks. So obviously I finished at closer to 11 or 12, but that still took me 4 hours, and that was also before races were cut in half for a time. That was during season 24 when races were still 40 seconds long. Then this took me 5 hours to do. I took way more breaks. This only should have taken me the same time this took me, really, but I took like 3 or 4 25-minute breaks, really, to play other games or watch YouTube and things like that, which is what I'll probably be doing for a 400 race session. Obviously, I don't have the time right now to do that because I just don't. Like, I don't have the time during a regular weekday to do a 400 race session. So I'm pacing myself out and doing 275 races a day. But anyway, if I'm not able to do 275 races today, which is what it's going to look like, I'm probably going to do only closer to 200 races today, which is not good. But I still think I might be able to pull something off. Obviously, I have the weekends to do those larger sessions that I would normally do. And I'm not doing too shabby for the 24-hour leaderboards right now. I'm in the 200s, I want to say. Yeah, so I'm right on the edge of like the 190s, right up there in the 200s. So I'm doing pretty good. Obviously, this guy right here is 319 races. So I'm quite far away. Holy, that's got to be a hacker. I donate shoes 2.0. Are you serious? Whoa. This guy's okay, wait, hold up. He had to have been banned. No, what? Is this guy legit? Okay, we're getting off topic. I don't believe that's legit. Let's check the Hall of Fame. That's not. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, no. These never update though, so it's all right. This crap never updates. I don't know why it doesn't update. It just doesn't. Veal's average isn't even 191. It's 193. Come on, Nitro Type. Seriously. Okay. Well, we got a hacker over here that's going 221 words a minute, which is quite crazy. Anyway, we're getting off topic. So that's pretty much my pacing for these next 2 weeks. 13 days. I've planned it out. By the end of this, I should have at least 3,500 races, hopefully a little more than that. And maybe I'll be able to get the Corsair. And if I continue this pacing for the rest of the year, throughout the entire summer, which I probably won't do, I don't think I will be doing that. But if I continue this pacing, chances are I will be closer to getting I want to say the Wash 6 or even the 14 Manta Ray if I continue this for the rest of the year, because that's about 4,000 races in 2 weeks. So it's quite a lot, actually. What I'm doing, it's quite a lot. But I'll probably go back to my 50 to 100 races a day sort of schedule. But that's pretty much it for today's video, just kind of explaining my entire schedule and how I'm pacing myself. And if you want to, you can use my strategies and ideas, I guess you could say, on how to pace yourself out as far as time goes. Really, all you need is time management. Obviously, you have to have a plan how long it's going to last for, and if you're not able to do that many races a day, what you'll do to make up for it. And then obviously what I'm doing, which is easiest, is logging myself. So the only reason I'm actually logging myself is because I'm trying to hit a certain goal. So I'm going to be continuing this until I get the Corsair, right? It's not like, oh, I'm going to be doing 275 races for the rest of my entire life, right? I'm not doing that. If you were someone like a top player who's trying to do 275 races a day for 3 months straight in the entire season or whatever, and you're not really there's no real goal besides getting first, you don't really need to log yourself because you just kind of check your races. Just kind of check your races daily. But obviously, once I hit 10,000 races, I'm stopping this pacing because this is going to absolutely kill me and probably affect my health a little bit. I don't think it should be too bad. I don't have any sleeping issues or whatever. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on videos. I'm going to be trying to upload more frequently in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.